While I was growing up, a lot was actually on my mind. I wanted to be a doctor, wanted to be a lawyer, and going to school, studying, and wanting to become an astronaut. A lot of things. But then, a reality has to come into play, whereby I had to be faced with the reality of the society, how things work. And then I get to realize it's not just what it has to do with my brain, what is inside of me. I have to face the reality in the sense that I have to see how things really are for what it is. So I got to realize it's not just me wishing to be a thing or wanting to be somebody that I'm not. I have to discover myself that I think I have this ability of adapting. Adaptation was really my kind of style. So I see it as a way of me wanting to survive. Then it means I have to make myself in such a way that, like water, just like Bruce Lee would put it, that in order to survive, you have to be like water so you can adjust to whichever situation you find yourself. And that is how I used to move my way and see my way through. Yeah, so the reality setting in whereby the things I thought I could be or become, my parents couldn't really afford it. And it's more like, it was more like a pain in the ass, whereby I felt a little bit disturbed. Then I get to realize it is not really their thing. It's just the way the nature is, whereby the things they were able to do while they were growing up was not what they are seeing now presently. So I felt it's okay. What my parents do when they were growing up is quite different. So now I have to face it on my own and see how I can be able to survive on my own. So since they cannot provide the things I need to be who I thought I could be, then I have to just adjust and do it on my own. I think that is how I managed to just push through. Of course, I believe there's, just like people will put it, or just like they put it out there, that if there is hope, if there is life, there is hope. And I believe, provided the fact that I'm still alive and I'm able and capable, I still strongly believe there is still hope for me to achieve some of those dreams. If not all, I believe I can still achieve some of those things. But for now, I cannot say totally I've given up, because the life continues and I have to keep fighting on and soldier on with all due responsibility that has to be fall on me.
So you'll soon become a dad if you're not a dad already?
Definitely.
What would you do differently for your children?
Definitely. Now, this is the point, whereby becoming a father, I will say to my children, my offspring, telling them the reality of life, for them not to believe that I can be able to meet up 100% of the things they actually needed. So they have to take responsibility for their own action and see how they can better their own life too. I might just be a little support on my own end, but I might not be able to provide 100% of the things they need for them to get to where they intend to get to. So it has to be the innate thing that has to come from them wanting to be a thing. Then I'll just give a little support for them to get to where they want to get to.
That's been an interesting conversation. Thank you.
Of course, thank you very much for having me.